glory and praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the sincere elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Shalom to the fellow laborers and to the believers. All right, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, the title of this lesson is Watchmen of Yahawah. All right, the Watchmen of Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. All right, Slaki real quick. So the Watchmen of Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, they consist of some of these qualities. All right, we're going to start right here in First Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 17. Pray without ceasing. See, these are one of the qualities, one of the attributes of the men of Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, the watchmen, the men of the Lord, the prophets. All right, the actual believers. All right, they pray without ceasing. In everything give thanks. Yeah, they're always giving thanks. For this is the will of the Most High in Hamashiach Yahushai concerning you. All right. Verse 19, quench not the spirit. So they don't quench the spirit. They Isaiah 58:1. Matter of fact, let's get that. Isaiah 58:1. One moment. Isaiah chapter 58 and verse 1. They cry aloud and spare not. They lift up their voice like a trumpet. See, going into the watchmen of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the men of the Lord. All right. And shew my people their transgression and the house of Jacob their sins. So, amen. They're going to lift up their voice like a trumpet, and they're going to let it be known. They're going to let the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai be known. All right. They're going to let the Israelites know their transgressions. All right. So, First Thessalonians 5 and 19, quench not the spirits. Yeah, this is one thing they don't do. They don't quench the spirit. They're gonna lift up their voice like a trumpet. They're gonna cry loud and spare not. Verse 20, despise not prophesying. All right, so they don't despise prophesying. All right, they're down with prophesying the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Verse 21, prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Yeah, they prove all things according to the scriptures. All right, and they're gonna hold fast to that which is good, doing the work, ever abiding in doing the work. All right, abounding in the work. All right, keeping the oracles of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai on their mouth. Let's get that. Speak. All right, this is 1 Peter 4 and 11. If any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. So they speak as the oracles of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. If any man minister, let him do it as the ability which the Most High giveth. Yeah, so he ministers according to the ability the Most High has given him. All right, let him do it as the ability of which the Most High giveth, that the Most High in all things may be glorified through Yahushua Hamashiach. So they're not bringing blame to the ministry. They're actually doing that which is right in the eyesight of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, not having the ministry blamed. All right, they're actually blowing the trumpet when they see the terror coming. All right, so yeah, that the Most High in all things may be glorified through Yahushua Hamashiach. So everything they do is for the glorification of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, it's not a vainglory. They don't do it for vainglory or strife or contention or envy. All right, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen. So let's get Ezekiel 9 and 4. Ezekiel 9 and 4. Another quality. All right, this is Ezekiel 9 and 4, as it reads, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of them that sigh and that cry. So they sigh and they cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. All the abominations that are done here in the midst of Jerusalem, in the midst of Israel. All right, they're sighing and crying for it. And the true watchmen, they actually have this spiritual mark, all right, which is a mark of exemption from judgment. All right, and judgment being that when that terror come, all right, when those enemies come in, all right, or matter of fact, let's just get Ezekiel 3 now. Ezekiel 3, and yeah, we'll get Ezekiel 3 and Salakia. One moment. Let me see if it's chapter 7. One moment. One moment. One moment. Yeah, Ezekiel 3 and 17. Salakia. All right. One moment. Ezekiel chapter 3 and starting at verse 17, as it reads, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the words of my mouth and give them warning from me. So these are the qualities. This is what the watchmen doing. They're giving Israel warning, warnings from Yahawah Shem Yahushai. All right. Uh, verse 18, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way. So this is what the men of the Lord do. They warn the wicked from their wicked way. Mainly the 2/3 of our people. All right, and then of course they also give Esau and the other nations their judgment and tell them, what prophesy the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai to them as well. All right, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So the men of the Lord, the watchmen of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, amen, they're actually getting the blood off their hands. All right. So that's what they're doing. They're getting the blood off their hands by warning you. All right. Verse 19, yet if thou warn the wicked and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. See, they're ultimately getting the blood off their own hands, all right? And they're speaking the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai to them, all right? Um, so we'll move on. We got that point. Oh, this is Job chapter 38 and verse 3. As it reads, gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me. All right, hey, so this is what the men of the Lord are doing. They're girding up their loins like a man. They're manning up. Remember the watchmen of Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, the flock of my sheep are men. Let's get that. Um, one moment. Ezekiel 34 and verse 31, as it reads, and ye my flock, and ye my flock, the flock of my pasture, are men, and I am your power, saith Yahawah Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, so hey, the Lord said, man, his men are men. Going back to Job 38 and 3, they gird up the loins like a man. All right. Um. Let me see if I can find this in in Kings. Um. One moment, one moment, one moment. Second Kings chapter 2 and verse 2, as it reads, I go the way of all the earth, be thou strong therefore, and show thyself a man. See, this is what the men of the Lord do. They show themselves a man. They gird up their loins like a man. All right, they take on the manly responsibility, all right, as a good soldier. All right, moving on. Second Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3. Second Timothy chapter 2 and verse 3, as it reads, thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Mashiach Yahawashi. See, Khan. So, amen. This is what another one of their qualities. They endure hardness, all right? The watchmen of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. They didn't have no choice but to endure hardness, all right? Verse 4, no man, see, they're man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life. The watchman of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi is not focused on entertainment or any other thing that is outside of watching to see if the trouble is coming. All right, they're watching out for the trouble. They're watching out for the enemies. They're watching out for the sword. All right, if men see the sword coming and blowing out the trumpet, amen, the blood's gonna be on his own hand. So these men are actually blowing the trumpet. They see the sword coming, so they're warning you. All right, and if a man also strive for mastery, see, they strive for mastery. This is what the men of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi do. They strive for masteries. And if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully. So they strive lawfully. Slucky. They're striving slucky. They're striving lawfully, man, according to the scriptures. All right, being a husbandman, laboring according to the scriptures. All right. So let's get Matthew 16 and 24. Matthew chapter 16 and verse 24, as it reads, then Yahawashi said unto his disciples, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. So this is what the men of the Lord also do, man. They deny themselves, or they deny their flesh, or they deny their desires of the world, and they go and follow Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. They desire spiritual things. They're occupied in scriptures. All right, they're storing up their treasures in heaven. All right, there's nothing for them. They feel like there's nothing here for them to store up, so they don't store up here. All right, they store up their treasures in heaven. All right, they take up their cross. They bear the affliction of the Lord. All right, because we know we've all sinned against him, like the scriptures say, man. This elect, all right, the watchmen, they're gonna scarcely be saved. All right. Let him deny himself and take up his cross. See, they ultimately take up their cross and they follow Yahawashi. All right. I guess we get verse 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. So they don't care about saving their lives here. All right. They put off their life. They put off their life to have life in Yahawashi. All right. And whosoever will lose his life for my sake shall find it. So they put away their carnal life that they may have spiritual life in Yahawashi. Second Esdras chapter 2 and in verse 47, as it reads, so he answered and said unto me, it is the Son of the Most High, whom they have confessed in the world. See, the watchmen of the watchmen, they're confessing Yahweh Shem Yahawashi in the world. They're confessing him in the world. They're telling you, hey man, this is the sword of Yahweh Shem Yahawashi coming, or this is the judgment of the Lord coming. All right. And then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahawashi. See, they confess Yahawashi in the world, and they stand stiffly on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. All right. So that's another quality of the elect, of the watchmen of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. All right. Exodus 3:11. Maybe I wrote this down wrong. Let me see. Exodus chapter 3 and verse 11. No, see, maybe I meant Ezekiel. Ezekiel 3:11. Ezekiel 3:11, as it reads, and go get thee to them of the captivity. See, they go to they're telling you Israelites of the captivity unto the children of my people, and speak unto them and tell them, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, thy power, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. All right. So he tells them, they tell them whether they will hear or forbear. That's what they do. You know, they're gonna tell you cut and dry. Whether you hear or you forbear, they're gonna let you know what to do. All right. Then what else I had? Verses 17 through 19. Con oh well, I guess I read that already, but I'll read it again. Ezekiel 17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So ultimately, they're working out their own salvation. All right, whether you hear or forbear. All right, and so like the Spirit just have me read that twice. And we'll end off in Sirach 39 in verse 1. Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 39, in verse 1, as it reads, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. See, the watchmen of Yahweh Shem Yahushai gives their mind to the law of the Most High. That's how they see the sword coming. That's how they see evil coming, and they hide themselves. Why? In the protection of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, and giving their mind to the laws of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, and it's occupied in the meditation thereof. They're steady meditating on the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, always being occupied in the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient. All right, they seek out the wisdom of all the ancient. All right, they go to Elder in London. All right, and be occupied in prophecies. So they occupied in prophecies, man. They're watching for the sword. Oh, this is what's coming next. Oh, this is what you got to watch out for. The MOTB's coming. Oh, hey, watch out. Hey, the third woe is here. Hey, watch out. All right. Say, man. So with that being said, I don't want to that was edifying. I'm gonna end by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Hey, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. I don't want to that be edifying, exhorting, and comforting. Shalom.